Yo, what's up guys? The new patch is live, May 9th, May 10th. It's pretty much as we covered last time, but a quick resume for those that have not seen it before. Immolation will be losing 1 damage per level per second. Sentinel Huntress research is 50-50, and we're about to start our game. I'm just going to go through these changes. I have a really cool challenge coming up. Arcane Tower feedback is now 16 mana on heroes. Sundering Blades for knights against medium armor is lower. Headhunters, they went ahead with the 25 HP drop. Pulverized Tauren upgrade is 50 wood cheaper. Cannibalization cost is 50. Research time is 15. -1 attack on the claws of attack for both levels. Mana and Mana Stone lose 50 mana. Circlet of Nobility item level goes up, which I don't fully know its significance yet, because it doesn't drop anyway from the find table. But this is the big one that was not covered. Ring of Protection item level has dropped, and what this means is that Ring of Protection no longer competes with Gloves of Haste, Claws of Attack +4, and Ring of Superiority, which is the new half-power circlet, +1/+1/+1. But it now competes with Cloak of Shadows, Slippers of Agility, Mantle of Intelligence, and Gauntlets of Strength, which, in my opinion, makes Ring of Protection +3 the best of them all. Before, maybe it was the least desirable, but now I feel like it's the best. However, it still doesn't expedite your creeping, it just makes you more survivable when creeping. But that's a pretty crazy buff to the item, let's say. It also makes you find Mantle and Slippers less often than before, because it now competes with 1 more slot. Little significant point that could change things as well. Ring of Protection +4 no longer competes with things like Petty Up to Fatality and Pendant of Energy. This one feels justified in a way. Ring of Protection +4 was kind of bad. And then Ring of Protection +5 is now from level 6, which was the Twisted Meadows main location, I think, which was like Orb of Darkness. That really was a boosted trash item. That one is now going to be competing with, I believe, the Pendant of Energy level. So I don't think this is too wild. Ring of Protection does make a hero more survivable against physical, but it gives you the least agency in a game compared to damage items, as you do not creep faster, and people can choose just not to hit you, and then it does nothing. And that's how those defensive things are different, including upgrades, why generally offense is better, because you always choose to attack with all of your units, and you can choose to attack low armor targets first. Then the Ring of Superiority. Oh, it's gonna be level 1 item. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Level 1 now has lots of competition. That means level 2 is only Gloves of Haste and Claws of Attack. Wait, are they not removing Circlet? Wait, level 2 is only Gloves of Haste. Oh, and Ring +4, right. Gloves of Haste, Ring +4, and Claws of Attack +4. Wow. That's weird. They're messing with balance a lot. But let's just see how it goes. They're changing and adapting a lot. Let's give it an honest try, all of it, okay? And then Ring of the Archmagic is now a drop table level 4 item. Wand of Mana Steel reduced from 65 to 60, and Lightning Shield is removed. MMR is reset. We have 10 maps, which I can show you right here, which I think is really nice. Echo, Terranus, Lost Temple, Refuge, Tidehunters, Turtle Rock, Autumn Leaves, Northern Isles, Twisted Meadows, Concealed Hill. This pretty much marks the first time in, I want to say, 15 years since the BattleNet ladder map pool was actually in line with what we're playing in competitive and still fun and good. Lost Temple, for example, is not played in competitive, but it is a fun and classical map. I think this is one of the best map pools we've had in over a decade. So that's really nice. Map vetoes now offer a maximum of 3 vetoes, and that's about it. And a whole bunch of this and that. And the tournaments have now been implemented into the live server, which, if you take a look, in 2 hours from now, there's a Twisted Meadows 2-on-2 tournament that starts, and tomorrow at 6, a Night Elf 1-on-1 tournament. on Tuesday, May 11th, my birthday, which you can see if I don't show my webcam. So that's that. Really cool. Now let's go play a game where we do a viewer challenge, which is we play 3-hero orc style as we test the new patch. 3-hero orc style, and we must cast all of our abilities in alphabetical order. Let's jump into it. Ladies and gentlemen, orc versus human starting. There's one special funny little catch. We're gonna make this educational. Yes, it is true. Warcraft 3 is extremely educational, and you should get a copy for your children in order to learn the alphabet. Yes, we're gonna be learning the alphabet together. For today, I must play all of my abilities in alphabetical order. I will be making a Farseer, Shadowhunter, and Blade Master in that order, which is actually not very alphabetical. I'm gonna edit your challenge, Eye of the Goat. You said Farseer, Shadow, Blade. Obviously, you meant Blade, Farseer, Shadow, and that was a test. I believe I have passed the test, and so it teaches us and our kids to be critical thinkers. After all, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Blade. Blade is first. B, and then F, and then S. Now, the Blade Master, if you guys remember last lesson, children, has 3 abilities, basic abilities. Which one are they again? Yes. Windwalk. What does it do? He turns invisible, he's very fast, and he hits very hard. That's right. Windwalk. And then mirror image. Remember mirror image? You can split into a copy of yourself that takes increased damage, deals a small percentage of damage, and dispels all buffs on the caster, on Blade Master. You can scout around with it, and it can tank as well for you. And then there's critical strike, which is C. Critical strike, mirror image, and windwalk. Now, this is an interesting one because critical strike is a passive. That means that every time after I crit, I must cast mirror image. And I can't cast it before that. I'm allowed to crit multiple times in a row. C, 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 C. But I'm not allowed to cast mirror image until I've critted once. And of course there's Blade Storm, but that's a level 6, so that doesn't count. I'm taking this one very literally, Eye of the Goat. So here we go. And then after that there's going to be Farseer, who has Farsight, Chain Lightning, and Feral Spirits. Chain Lightning C, Feral, Farsight. Okay, Chain Lightning, Farsight, Feral Spirit, in that order. Okay, got it. So let's try it. Am I creeping alphabetic? I should creep alphabetically too. I did it wrong, but I'll get on top of it. This is a Forest Troll Trapper. F. I killed the Ogre first. This was wrong. We gotta keep things educational in order to make sure that Warcraft 3 continues to be used and utilized by our school system. I think we've got a multi-million-dollar idea on our hands here. Heal Solve, Clarity, Speed Scroll. Well, I don't have Clarity, so I don't need to worry about it right now. Mine alphabetically, or gold and then wood. I think that's fine. I started on gold. Akinos Blade Master, nice sequence of the letters. Oh yeah, A, B. There we go, perfect. Alphabetical inventory, Scroll of Town Portal, Healing Solve, Scroll Ring. There we go. Looks super weird to me. I've had my TP in the top left corner ever since I can remember. But there we go. Everything alphabetical. But he made peons before blades. Nobody likes it if you're a little smartass, Timmy. Now sit down, otherwise it's reporting to the principal's office. Next is gonna be mirror image. Be seen and not heard, little boy. Wow. Okay, let's go to 2 and we get our Farseer, that's right. I lived in middle school just to point out small errors. Gloves of haste, claws of attack. Yeah. Cloak, claws. We have to buy claws first. I lived just to point out small errors while the teacher was explaining things that I would otherwise perhaps even find interesting. I would correct typos. I would help the education system. I would help the teachers by pointing out small errors that distract from the main lesson. I was a very nice model student. What was that ring? That's a ring of superiority. The one ring. Have you crit yet? Yeah, I critted 1,000,000 times. I can mirror image anytime I want, because there's been so many crits. We have to open with chain lightning. Technically, I mean... Wait, potion of invulnerability. Claws of attack. There we go. Looks super trippy. Crit. Okay, now I can image. You have to kill footies before rifles. Let's scout his expo. Archmage first? I mean, you're making up rules, chat. It's about education, not about being right. About these little things. This is not part of the challenge. These are pro bono. Come here. Come here, little Mountain King. Nice. Okay, he does not have an expansion. Next is Shadow Hunter. I have to scale critical. We can get one more mirror image. Oh, damn, I got speed scroll. I meant to get heal salve. Speed scroll, healing salve. There we go. Technically, you should not skill anything until Bladestorm. No, he said ults learned at 6 is normal. This is a challenge from a viewer. You guys cannot change what it is. Okay? It is what it is. This is a American saying that I learned from my from one of my esports team owners once. The first time I heard it, I thought it was quite nonsensical. Now I realize it is super sensible because it's so literally true. He was a really wise man. Hex, healing wave. Wait, Hex, healing wave. Serpent ward. We have to open healing wave. It is what it is. Genius. Okay, we must open Farside next. What's the scout report say? No lumber mill, no guard tower. Not much I can do here, actually. Chain lightning before Farside, technically. Dude, what's mine say? Sweet. Oh, he's coming to me. And he has... Oh, and he has a sentry in the middle. No! No shamans left. Grunts keep taking massive damage. He's just got this big rifleman cannonade. Any lumber mill yet? No. He's getting more upgrades. So this is cheaper now, yeah. He's not casting a lot of storm bolts. I heal before Hex, that's fine. Fun fact, Hex has no threat level, so all your units automatically stop attacking someone. Hey! That gets hexed. So you have to reissue commands. I thought maybe I can kill the hero. I can't farsight now because I didn't chain lightning first.
How can I help? My eyes are open. You need my counsel.
Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, Z. You didn't heal before mirror image, rookie mistake. Yeah, I remember. Oh wait, it's not just they themselves within alphabetical, but heal before mirror image? Yeah, but what's the window? Technically, I've done all of them before. What's the opportunity window within which? Is it like 5-second rolling average, or is it like set windows every 5 seconds of the hour of the minute? Your hero names were alphabetical too, very lucky. Ah, perfect. That's destiny. You know what's also destiny? Subbing to the Grub so that you can know when next videos go live. Really helps a lot. Thank you very much. We've had our best month ever on YouTube thanks to your support in part. So make sure to sub and go to the moon.